was one professor in particular that I remember. She was such an inspiration. It was her enthusiasm that started my quest for knowledge that still drives me today.
My strongest impression of Sac State is that it taught me not just how to gather knowledge, but how to use that knowledge. At CSUS, I learned how to think.
I'll never forget my first class. The professor said, "You'll never know all there is to know about this subject, but we'll teach you where to find all the answers."
After getting 3 kids out the door in the morning, I always looked forward to being on campus. It was the one place I could concentrate on my own needs.
I will always be thankful to the university for helping me find my true identity and enabling me to reach out for my highest potential. I'm so proud to be a graduate of Sac State.
For almost half a century, California State University, Sacramento has been graduating students, over 118,000 to date. They occupy positions of leadership and trust, constituting a part of the population that has always been, and must continue to be, one of California's most important resources. CSUS is experiencing rapid growth and the need to diversify degree programs. In spite of the challenges this presents to its students, faculty, alumni, and donors, Sacramento State is proud not only to survive, but more important, to thrive in this decade that may be described by a single word: change. CSUS is prepared to meet that change through the Capital Campus Challenge, the 50th anniversary campaign for California State University, Sacramento. The heart of CSUS has always been teaching, and if it is to remain true to its mission, it always will be.
Success for me is when a student comes back and says thanks. As a professor, the best reward for me is meeting my students years after they've left my class and seeing how they've developed in their careers.
I'm grateful for the university for giving me the opportunity to do what I love doing best, and that's teach history at the university level. The most rewarding thing for me as a teacher is to hear about a student who's gone on to excel in the field of history.
With access to state-of-the-art laboratories, I feel I really can prepare our students for the challenge of the professional world. The special interaction between students and faculty on a daily basis with a small class size sets us apart.
The university also is dedicated to fostering the human dimension in education as it prepares graduates to perform productively in a pluralistic and competitive world.
When I graduated from Sac State, I went initially back to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and started my business career with Price Waterhouse. I started with people from Penn State, Ohio State, Harvard, and I was a little concerned, but shortly I found out that I was equal to them in education, and I've always been very proud of my degree and my education from Sac State.
Students need to become empowered as independent thinkers so that they function as creative and innovative citizens.
When I came to the university in the late 50s, I was not the typical student. I was working full-time, I was a single parent, and at times I was the only woman in classes in the business school. I found the flexibility in the courses that I needed here for my unusual schedule, and also the cultural diversity that I found here has prepared me for an effective international consulting role, as well as chairing an international federation board.
CSUS has been responsible for shaping the lives of many distinguished leaders in the local business community.
I will always be grateful to Sacramento State University, its professors and students for shaping my life. The classes in philosophy, history, political science will always be with me and will help guide my life and my business decisions in the future.
National corporations regard CSUS as a major asset to the Sacramento area.
When the 3M Corporation chose Sacramento to be its Western United States headquarters, I asked the fellow in charge, why Sacramento? The first reason that he gave me was Sacramento State University.
As the only state university located in California's capital, CSUS plays a unique and essential role in providing our future leaders in government with the skills to promote a just and democratic society.
When I became mayor of Sacramento a year ago, it was a culmination of a long career at CSUS, both as student and as faculty. My education at CSUS was what gave me the encouragement and the support as a result of that fine education to become the first Hispanic mayor of the city. I am proud of that education and privileged to be the mayor of Sacramento.
Sacramento State has always risen to meet the challenges put before it. After opening in 1947, it met the challenge of educating the enormous expansion of the state's population during and after World War II. Dr. Guy West and his hand-picked faculty and administration tackled the immense problem of creating a curriculum that met the standards of excellence needed to empower individuals with the skills to improve their lives. Following this tradition in the 90s, CSUS is facing the challenge of change and to remain true to its mission.
We are the people's university of this state. We are the university that offers broad-based access to the people of California. We are the university that is involved in the economic development of this state in many ways, very deeply. We are the university that is committed to the idea of human development, of what an economist would call human capital formation. We are committed to discovering and institutionalizing new ways to further develop our leadership and certainly to sustain and enhance the kind of excellence that we have pursued over the years.
The future is forged in institutions such as ours. In these economic times, we live with many challenges to make a difference for our children and future generations. Today's universities must remain on the cutting edge of education. But to do this, we need your help.
As an active member of the Alumni Association, I see this as an opportunity to set the course for our university in the future. How we do that will be a true test of our ability and foresight for the planning of the university. I'm really pleased about the timeliness of this campaign for the benefit of Sacramento State.
This is the first time in our half-century of existence that we have initiated a major fundraising capital campaign. We cannot rely on the state to keep up with our needs as we grow and change. For the long-term good of our nation, individuals and businesses must work together to support higher education. The gifts we receive will enable us to break new ground with new ideas, ensuring scholarship assistance, retention and recruitment of top faculty, development of innovative instructional programs, and renovation and revitalization of buildings and laboratories. To meet this challenge, we look to you today. Your support is more than an investment in the 50th anniversary campaign. It is a confirmation of the importance the role of California State University Sacramento plays in shaping the future. There is too much at stake to lose. Our destiny is in your hands. The challenge is yours. You are invited to become a part of the Capital Campus Challenge, the 50th anniversary campaign for California State University, Sacramento.